Ooh, welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is November the 30th, 2025. We're going to be talking about WWE's Survivor Series because it was an interesting one. We got some surprises, and we got a new champion. We got 2 titles on the line, and we got 1 new champion. And we had 2 War Games matches happen as well. We only had 4 matches. Have you noticed that? We only have 4 matches of this. But every War Games is like 41 minutes long. Well, the men's is 40, but it's still the same thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about WWE Survivor Series. Let's talk about it. So we got the Women's War Games. I thought it started at 8, okay, guys? So I missed the Women's War Games match. I did watch it back because I was watching off of Netflix. I did watch it back. It was a pretty decent match, but it started at 7. I thought it started at 8. I thought the pre-show started at 7. But no, the whole show started at 7. I did not know that. But, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent Women's War Games match. Of course, we got all the craziness. We got Rhea Ripley dressed as Art the Clown, the Terrifier, Scary Movie. I don't watch scary movies, but I do know what this guy looks like. I know what he looks like. She had, like, a mask because her nose, but she was dressed as Art the Clown. And some people don't understand why. Why did you dress up like him? It's because she's a fan of them. Why can't she do that? She has a mask, so why not make it something cool? It doesn't have to be a reason why they did it. The reason why is because she's a fan of arts. If you don't see her social media, she was posting a lot about Art the Clown. That's what I've been seeing. If you don't go on her social media, then you won't understand. So, yeah, go on her social media and you will understand why she wants to dress up as Art the Clown. But it was a pretty decent. AJ did a really good job as well. AJ Lee, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky. Io Sky did her trademark jumping off the cage with a trash can on her head. She did a front flip or swanton bomb off of the cage, lightning on everybody except for Becky Lynch. It was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was AJ Lee's team getting the win. People are saying it's Team Rhea, but right here on top it says AJ Lee. AJ Lee wins her first ever War Games match. And they beat Becky Lynch, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, and the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. We had Dominic Mysterio with Raquel and Roxanne Perez to face John Cena for the Intercontinental Championship. There was a lot of shenanigans happening here, guys. There was a lot. Dominic was act like he was injured, and then Cena was getting beat up by all the women. By Raquel getting the Tawan bomb. Raquel's finisher. I don't know how to say her finisher name. And the Pop Rocks. Everybody was just destroying Cena. Cena was just getting taken out by Roxanne, by Raquel. And then they put. I think that Roxanne put him on the ropes for Dominic to do a 619. He faked it, but he did a frog splash. But the referee did not want it count because Dominic lied to the referee. The referee didn't want to count because he lied, and then he kicked both ladies out. And then when the match was still going, no disqualification. The match was still going, but John Cena accidentally shoulder blocked the referee. So the referee was knocked out, and then the 2 men of the Judgment Day comes out, Finn Balor and JD doing their finishers, and then they got beat up by John Cena. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we thought Cena would win the match. Referee was still knocked out. Until we got the returning of Liv Morgan. She comes out and she slaps Dominic Mysterio in the face. And then she hugs Cena. Like she got her legs wrapped around his body. That feels awkward for John Cena's wife. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the camera zoomed in the face of Liv Morgan, and she had this scary, scary face. And then she got off of John Cena and low blow John Cena. It was a ruse. I don't know. It's a ruse. Let's say that, because I don't know any other word. And then Dominic did his 619 Frog Splash, the winner of that match, and your new Intercontinental Champion, Dominic Mysterio, with all the shenanigans. And this is Cena's last PLE of his career. Because remember, Saturday Night's Main Event is not a PLE. But he has one more match. And then he's gone. And ladies and gentlemen, we don't know who his opponent is for Saturday Night's Main Event. We will find out on the Go Home SmackDown before Saturday's Main Event. So Saturday's Main Event is on the 13th, so the 12th on Friday Night SmackDown of December, we will find out who will face John Cena. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Stephanie McCurry defending her women's world title against Nikki Bella. It was a pretty okay match. It was pretty okay, but the winner of that match was Stephanie McCurry getting the win. She did a devil's kiss, that thing that Booker T loves, on the announce table, and then she gets the win. Congrats, she retains the title. Well, we have the Vision, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar. With Paul Heyman, they face CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, and Roman Reigns. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Braun Breaker and CM Punk starting the match. It was a lot of craziness. And then when Cody Rhodes came, Cody Rhodes was on fire. He was taking everybody out. I remember the advantages on the Vision. But when Cody Rhodes came out, he was on fire. He was taking everybody out. CM Punk was busted open. But when CM Punk bumped into Cody Rhodes accidentally punched or elbowed CM Punk in the face. He accidentally. I don't know his accidentally, but he did it. So when everybody came in, except for Brock Lesnar, Jey Uso wanted to do an encore for his entrance. He got on top of the steel cage and started dancing, and the freaking music happened. But when Brock Lesnar comes out, everybody stopped and stared at Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar destroyed each other outside of the arena. Brock Lesnar put Roman Reigns through a table, but a lot of things happened. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was the Vision's team, because they got a little help by a hooded mystery man. CM Punk almost got the win. He did a GTS, and then we saw a guy climbing the cage in a hood and a mask that you can't see his face. He comes in, and ladies and gentlemen, he stares down everybody. Mostly he stares down CM Punk. CM Punk says, "What the hell is this?" And then, ladies and gentlemen, this masked man did a really weak super kick. And then he did a stomp. And then he climbs out of the cage. But ladies and gentlemen, if you heard Wade Barrett, he says it can't be Seth Rollins, because Seth Rollins just had shoulder surgery. So it can't be Seth Rollins. And ladies and gentlemen, the rumors are that it could be Austin Theory. The rumors was a long time ago that Austin Theory will be part of this team. But could it still be a thing? I'm hoping we didn't get to know who it is. They didn't give us a thing. But you saw Roman Reigns helping CM Punk up, propsing him, but he didn't want to help Cody Rhodes up. But Roman did say to Cody, "This is the last time we're going to team up. I just want to tell you that." And Cody says, "Are you sure?" And Roman says he's sure. So nothing really big happened at the end, but ladies and gentlemen, during the match, we got this hooded mystery guy. Some people didn't like it. I thought it was a pretty decent match. And this is the first time ever we see somebody interfere in the match. in a War Games match. Because the last couple of years of these War Games match, nobody betrayed anyone. Nobody interfered. The only time we saw a betrayal was when Dakota Kai attacked Tegan Nox at NXT TakeOver's War Games. That's the last time we saw a betrayal in a War Games match. But we've never seen somebody interfere in a War Games match. I don't think so. Every War Games match had everybody in the match. Nobody betrayed each other. They just destroyed each other. Right? Nobody got involved. Now we got somebody involved in this, and I'm hoping on Monday we get to find out who is the mystery man. Because on the post-show, Paul Heyman did not want to answer the question, is Logan Paul a full-time Vision guy, Paul Heyman guy, and he says he doesn't know who the mystery guy is. So his mind is about the mystery guy, and the Peter Rosenberg was asking the question about Logan Paul, but he didn't want to answer that. So is he part of the Vision? Is he not part of the Vision? I thought he is. I thought he's the replacement of Seth Rollins, but maybe this mystery guy will be the replacement of Seth Rollins. Who knows? I have no idea who could this person be. We will find out. I'm still waiting for my package for the Jet Party belt. I'm still waiting for that to come out. I'm still waiting for it. It's not from Canada, so we had to wait a long time for it to go in the plane, go in different buses, and all that stuff. So yeah, I had to wait because it's not from Canada. It's not. I don't think it's from United States. I think it's from Pakistan. I think Pakistan is from the United States. I don't know. I don't know my countries. Oh, man. But I just know it's not from Canada. That I know for sure. But, yeah, I'm waiting for that to come. I've been waiting. It says December 8th. So I'm hoping that we get it somewhere in December 8th. It is almost December, so it's like a Christmas present for myself. No, it's not really. It is because it's coming on December 8th, not December 25th. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results. That's all me today. Time is out. See you guys on Tuesday. Bye!